Xin Chào, and welcome back to my channel. We're about to embark on a mouth-watering adventure through Ho Chi Minh City's incredible street food scene. Don't forget to subscribe and come hungry as we dive into this culinary journey. Okay, so our first meal here in Ho Chi Minh City, after getting off the plane and sneaking in a 3-mile run, is Mien. So it's a noodle dish with chicken. Because we had visited Vietnam during the summer, it seemed like we were always thirsty from the heat. Crossing the street and we got approached by the guy selling coconuts, so here we go. Fresh coconut juice. For novices to Vietnamese street food, here's a safe way to try it out at the Nghe street food market. The concept of this food hall is to create an inviting space where patrons can savor the essence of traditional Vietnamese street food in a modern, organized, and hygienic environment. The market aims to cater to the diverse tastes of locals, expats, and tourists alike, making it a go-to destination for authentic and affordable gastronomic delights. It's like the best of Vietnamese food featured under one roof. If you're missing other foreign cuisine, you can get them here. So if you're missing tacos or kebabs, well, you can get it here in Vietnam. After walking up and down the halls a few times, we got the grapefruit salad to cool down. We also got the fish and tomato banh mi, or a Vietnamese sandwich. I could not resist ordering my favorite dish, which is the banh xeo, or a Vietnamese pancake or crepe. My face for reference here, for size. And some lemonades to go because we had more sightseeing that day. With over 30 stalls, we would be back to sample some more food. Coffee is a major aspect in Vietnamese culture, and we visit Cong Phe, which is a popular chain in the major cities in Vietnam such as Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. We couldn't help but admire the old French colonial building in which the shop was located. Cong Phe takes you back to the wartime era, and it makes it feel like you're at a national party meetup. Or in today's era, it feels hipster. I think that quote says, "Two people from far away coming together is a success." Sorry, as I mentioned in a previous video, my Vietnamese reading skills need a lot of practice, so if I read this wrong, let me know in the comments. We got the popular coffee drink in South Vietnam, which is the ice-sweetened condensed coffee. Make sure to stir up all the sweetened condensed milky goodness before drinking. Hot weather makes me crave for ice cream. For a population where most people are lactose intolerant, ice cream is still a favorite choice for sweets because most of it is made of coconut milk. This place was packed, but we managed to secure a table. We ended up getting a coconut ice cream sundae that came with tropical fruits such as logan, dried pineapple, dragon fruit, and watermelon. The Saigon Centre is an upscale mall in the heart of District 1. It's also where you can find street food turned into mall food, or the other way around. So we're here in the Saigon Centre, and the running joke is I know my way around malls. No matter how old they are, what countries they're in, I just know my way because we were looking for an ATM and found it. I'm surprised by how many stores that they have here that we have in the US, like Adidas, Bose, Reebok, Hugo Boss. There's Coach earlier. There was even a Ramoa store just in case you broke your luggage coming up here and you have a lot of money to spend. If anything, visiting the mall gives us a chance to get some free air conditioning. It is hot out there. It's like 93 Fahrenheit out there. So many food choices. This is a huge food court. There was something ironic about seeing a Vietnamese coffee chain across from a Mec cafe. But like any mall in Asia, the choices at the food court are plentiful. Not bad for mall food. Look at this. Looks pretty good. Looks a lot better than the food court back at home. Make sure to stop by the Annam Gourmet Market in Saigon Centre to pick up packaged snacks to take home as gifts. I need to buy some fruit to bring over to my uncle's house to place on the altar of my grandparents. We also bought some Vietnamese coffee as presents for friends and family. Cơm tấm, or broken rice, is a local favorite. The dish features fragrant, fluffy rice served with a variety of toppings, including grilled meats and savory sauces. It's a real treat for the taste buds. What surprised me is that it is traditionally thought of as comfort food, which is my dad's favorite dish that my mom makes. And now I see it elevated as a fancy delicacy, complete with an egg so perfectly cooked that you can mix the yolk in with the rice. Another well-known coffee chain in Vietnam is Highlands Coffee, so eat your heart out, Starbucks. I got the Bach Siêu, or white coffee. Compared to the traditional sweetened condensed milk coffee, Bach Siêu has proportionally more milk and hence giving it a lighter color. Walking down Nguyen Hue is very pleasant at night because of the cool weather. Since we're by the river, we get the breeze. And also, you don't have to worry about dodging cars or motorbikes. This was my first time trying this dish called Banh Duc Nong, which is a savory steamed rice pudding served with ground pork and mushrooms along with fresh vegetables. We also got the fried crab roll to go with it. Let me know if you can find a dessert for 61 cents US like this one, which is sweet pandan rice with coconut. I haven't had this since I was a kid. It is neatly served in a rice paper shell like a taco, and meant to be eaten like a taco too. And how about a mango lemongrass drink to enjoy back at our hotel? I told you, drinks are everywhere here on the streets in Ho Chi Minh City. We stayed at the Liberty Central City Point in the middle of District 1 for a week, so out of curiosity, we tried the hotel food to get a glimpse of how Vietnamese people think tourists would like Vietnamese food. I know, it's kind of meta.
So I really love Vietnamese food, but I haven't had French fries in so long that I think my mouth's gonna start watering here in a second.
How come nobody has thought of this combination of a Vietnamese banh mi served with French fries here in the States? It seems like a natural combination. I mean, don't you want fries with that? Hey, it's round 2 of Nghe street food market. Because there were a lot of food stalls here at the Banh street food market, we came back here for dinner. Why not? There's other things to try here. For dinner, I got the bun sale tap cam, which is a medley of steamed rice rolls. My husband got the bung riêu, which is a spicy crab noodle soup. Look at that! You're eating like a true Vietnamese. You're putting all the vegetables in your soup.
Xin chào.
We couldn't pass up on dessert. After drooling over the models of various desserts, we went with the coconut ice cream with waffle and a fried coconut ice cream sandwich. Another successful trip to the Nghe street food market. Even in the middle of the day, you can find a peaceful refuge from the hustle and bustle of Ho Chi Minh City on Nguyen Hue Street. Let's go on another coffee run. Coffee culture in Vietnam is such serious business that you can find coffee on every block, whether it be a shop or a stand. What about a whole apartment building dedicated to coffee shops? Check out the Cafe Apartments. On Nguyen Hue Pedestrian Street is an apartment building that once housed U.S. military personnel in the 1960s that now has coffee shops and boutiques scattered among actual living units. For the nominal price of 3,000 Vietnamese dong per person in cash, which is like 25 cents, you can take the elevator to the top of the 9th floor and explore what each level has to offer. And here we are on the 9th floor. Remember, there are still people living here in the apartments, or in the coffee apartments. Okay, don't look down. We're on the 9th floor. Oh my gosh. You might pass by someone's clothes hanging to dry on the balcony as you're trying to spot out a menu. Okay, so we actually took the stairs down from the 9th floor to the 8th floor. We didn't have to pay for anything because stairs are free. Okay, let's see what else is on the other floor. So here we are on the 7th floor. It doesn't look like there's much of anything. Or actually, what's this? Oh. I guess.
Floor 7?
Yes, this is floor 7. We ended up at this charming coffee shop on the 7th floor called Foodie House. It looks like a cozy place to live and have coffee. Not a bad way to spend our last afternoon here in Ho Chi Minh City. Up here on the 7th floor of the coffee apartment buildings and enjoying the breeze. We ordered a kumquat apricot slush and iced coconut coffee at Foodie House. If we had more time, I would have loved to return and visit all the coffee shops on each level. Of course, it's coffee with a view. Look at those tourists down below. We tried waving to them, but they didn't see us. This was the most unique afternoon coffee time I've experienced. It's our last night in Ho Chi Minh City, so we're gonna end it the way we began our trip here, by looking for some street food for dinner. I saved my favorite meal in Ho Chi Minh City for last in this episode. We ended up at the stand run by a family that we had our eye on the first night we were in Ho Chi Minh City. However, they were closed at that time because we had gotten there too late. Well, here's our chance to make it up. These are goi kung or fresh spring rolls. It's a delightful combination of herbs, vermicelli noodles, and shrimp all wrapped in rice paper. Wow, and look at this sugarcane juice. That's pretty big. You're not gonna find that in the States. We also got a plate of sticky rice with chicken and sausage. I've been looking for this dish for the last 2.5 weeks. It's Banh, which is mini savory pancakes. This was seriously my first time eating them, and in true Vietnamese fashion, you wrap it up in a big piece of lettuce and dip it in a generous helping of fish sauce or nước mắm. What I love about Vietnam is the plentiful, fresh fruit. My husband wanted mangoes, and they went ahead and cut us a healthy serving of it. We also got some homemade yogurt. As for me, I got the Sam Bo Lung, which is a type of Vietnamese dessert soup. It's perfect for cooling down after a hot day of walking around Ho Chi Minh City. So how good was the food here? Well, you tell me. Look at this. Look at the damage we did here. And I still have some sugarcane juice that I am going to take back to the hotel with me. The street food scene in Ho Chi Minh City is a culinary adventure you can't miss. It's an exploration of flavors, a celebration of culture, and a true immersion in the local way of life. From dawn to dusk and beyond, the city streets are alive with food. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on my trip to Vietnam.